It is all your fault. Now, this video is going to be incredibly painful for most of you to sit through, just because we've come into a world where everything is just meant to make us feel good. We are all attracted to videos, pictures, and everything that makes us feel good. The things that actually make us look inward and look into ourselves, we try to avoid. And I can guarantee you that 99% of you watching this video will probably not make it past the first 60 seconds. You can start the timer now. But for the rest of you, that 1% that's gonna make it past the first 60 seconds and watch the video till the end, I'm gonna be sharing with you a few things and a few life lessons that has actually helped me go from where I was a few years ago, which is broke, unfit, and just not competent, to being the guy that I am now. So there is no easy way to actually say this, so I'm just gonna come out and say it. If you're not where you wanna be in life currently, if you are not making the amount of money you wanna make, you're not in the best shape of your life, you're not in great shape, and you don't like that, and you're not in the best relationships, it is all your fault. Now, before you come at me, I'm gonna share with you 3 reasons why you should pretty much start blaming yourself for your circumstances, whether they were caused by you or not. And the first reason is, it shocks your brain into working and finding solutions. Guys, in the world today, we've all become mindless robots. We're controlled by everything that is around us, and nobody is thinking for themselves anymore, right? You go to class because they told you to go to class. You go to work because that's what society tells you to do. You want to buy a house because that's what society tells you to do. And all these other things that society tries to impact in your mind, and it's making you not to think. So now we've grown up blaming everything else for our circumstances, because we're not making the decisions that are supposed to take us from A to B. We blame everything else. So if you end up going to work late, oh my God, it's the GPS. If you end up failing in class, it's the professor couldn't teach, right? Everything has become a blame game, and that actually stunts the growth of your mind. You're not able to make decisions. You're not able to come up with solutions. If I walked into a house and I accidentally knocked over a vase, right? What do I start to think? Oh my God, how do I fix this, right? Do I need to buy a new one? Where's the owner? I want to apologize. You start thinking about things like that because it's your fault that the vase is broken. But if you walk into the same house and you saw a broken vase on the ground, you probably wouldn't do anything about it. You probably wouldn't say anything, because in your mind, it's not your fault. You're not the one that did it. So if you want to actually start improving your life, if you want to start progressing in life, you need to start blaming yourself for your circumstances. If you're not in the best shape, say it's my fault. And that's gonna push you to actually start finding a solution. That's gonna push you to hire a coach. If you're not making the amount of money you wanna make, it's my fault. And that's gonna push you to start looking for opportunities where you can actually make more money. I hope that makes sense. Number 2, it helps you grow as a person. Now, growth comes from discomfort. Growth comes from pain. You cannot grow if you don't feel any type of discomfort, if you don't feel any type of pain, right? I'm a better coach today because I used to struggle with my weight a lot of years ago, right? I'm a better person today because I've been through a lot. The richest men in the world today were broke at some point in their lives, right? The best relationships are formed by people that have dealt with a lot of previous traumas and have healed from those traumas. You cannot just grow if there is no pain, if there is no discomfort. And what happens when you blame other people for your circumstances is you are shifting the pain, you're shifting the blame to another person. And that limits you from growing. So if you want to grow as a person, if you want to become the Superman that you know you can be, you need to start taking that responsibility. Start taking that pain. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to accept that you've been fat for the last 5 years because of you. Not because of your wife, not because of your job schedule, not because of your kids, because of you. It's going to be hard, but once you're able to do this, you're going to be able to ascend to the next level. Next, you become competent, right? Competence comes from solving problems. You don't become competent by sitting in your house, watching a couple of videos, scrolling through your phone and learning about things. You become competent by actually solving problems. You become competent by actually providing solutions to problems. The reason why I'm able to lose 10 pounds just like that is because I've done this for a long time. I've done it for years, right? If I wanted to lose 10 pounds next week, I'm able to do it just like that, right? A lot of you are struggling right now to lose that same 10 pounds for like the past 3 years, right? You're struggling, you don't know what to do, you're confused, right? But I can do it just like that. And because I've done this and I've done it for hundreds of other people, I'm able to say that I'm competent. Now I don't even have to think about it. If I want to lose weight, I can do it. If I want to gain weight, I can do it. It's the same way. Some of you now are struggling to make 5 to 10K per month, right? In your job, in your business, wherever it is. A guy like Elon Musk is sitting in his office and he's making 10K per hour, right? That's because he's been doing this for so many years. And that would not have come if he did not take the responsibility. Personally, for me too, that would not have come for me if I didn't take that responsibility on myself and start blaming myself for my circumstances and start making the right moves to actually move me to where I wanted to be. Guys, a couple of years ago, I was in credit card debt. I was almost evicted from my apartment, and there were so many other things that was happening. And all what I was doing at that point was I was deflecting. Oh, it's because of the system. It's because of the government. It's because of this. It's because of that, right? And that never helped me at all. Because let's be honest, guys, no one cares. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit about you. You are the only person that can improve your life. You are the only person that can take care of you. So if you keep blaming others for your circumstances, thinking that they're gonna give a shit and they're actually gonna help you, no one is gonna do it. Trust me, no one is. If you're a guy that's not in shape right now, tell me, how is your dating life? What's your dating life like? Are girls liking you for your personality? Are women coming to you because they like your personality? No, they don't care. If you're not physically attractive to the woman that you're trying to get with, she is not gonna care. And she's not gonna tell you, right? I'm the one telling you. This is why it's hard, because most people are not gonna tell you that you suck. Most people are not gonna tell you that, bro, you're broke. You could be doing more for your life. So these are the 3 reasons why you should start blaming yourself for your circumstances. Stop avoiding responsibility and start taking accountability for your life. I hope this video has helped even one of you watching to reflect and actually start taking the actions needed to transform yourself in those areas you know you can improve. Like, comment, subscribe, and remember guys, it's all your fault.